There we G'day, guys. For joining me. Yeah, so I thought we'd do a to go through the email that Blue Boy has been putting up. They've been excellent. Like, they're pretty really. Um, yeah, like I had a little bit of play recently, so I kind of the last for fifth, and then I came back and there's extra ones that I could binge. So why not? Why don't we do them together? Yeah. It's been a little while stream, so I've been looking forward to this. So a little break from Lorne is refreshing. So we'll jump into that. Very pleased to showed up after this long. So thank you for that. A2, per bread. Sarah, Tracy had fourth anchors. Freaking mail. Miss Bean had the time machine. Paula's last. Sprinkle cake. Phillips. Jinx. Give a little big nuggets. Hello. Who says it's everyone Aussie? Well, that is Daft Craft. And thank you to AsburyBrad. A, showing up so that I remember, and a B for tonight's, which is one of my favourites. I'm very much looking forward to GTA 6, even though we've got to wait 2 fucking years or something. But Lorne is a theft auto. Can't remember if I said anchors, but in case I didn't, hello. Outdoor loser, Kit Kat Me Kong. Bad Face 09. Hairs on Sweet. Scott Wood. Richard Roberts. Narek. You Narek. One of those weirdos. Most bad. Egbert. Oh my fuck. Hang on. God damn it. What about now? Is that any better? I hope it's better. Anyway, I'm going to continue from where I'm up from, and hopefully we're all good now. Rack of bullshit. Cornhole Freeway. Great to see you, Cornhole. The legendary owl. The lamp that never got to shine on Lorne's dink. Voice to voice. 87 so-called cocksuckers. The Duchess of Cornwall, Drive 137. Jennifer Lewis. Burnt Leafs. And 87 churches. I think that is everyone. So yeah, thank you guys. Like I say, I didn't know if anyone was still around. So I'm glad you're all here. So we're going to go through all of the email calls that have been released so far. So that's parts 1 to 12. I will put them up on the stream so we can read all of Lorne's spelling mistakes. G'day to Anno Rourke. And yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll get through those. Maybe there'll be time for another little call. I was thinking if we get through all these and I've got a bit of time left, we might listen to a few voicemails because, I mean, they're always good, right? I really feel like I love all of the Lorne stuff, but lately, voicemails, emails, and text messages are my fucking shit. I love those. I don't know what it is. There's just the fact. I think the fact that he wrote these it's different. Yeah. Anyway, g'day Rachel D. G'day Maxwell English. Let's do it. Let's see. We want that one there. We want that one there. And here we go. So this is the emails. This is part one. Of course, thank you very much to Blu3boy and Patrick TCAP Ireland.
Hello. I was asked by an old friend to email you about some sort of an apology.
How do I know it's really you? I have an idea if you don't mind doing it to prove you're really Casey Morrow. And I apologize for having to be this way, but I have to use caution because of the people on the internet. Can you show me your photo ID? Just cover up the info you don't want me to see. I just need to see your photo, your name, and your birth date. Thank you for verifying that it's really you. I've been fooled by others before that I pretended to be you. I wanted to apologize.
What? No way, Lord. Really? So this isn't the third. This is the third version of Casey that you've been fooled from, but I'm sure this one's the real one. Like I've got no doubt that Casey Morrow going about her life. I think the last I heard she was living in Bali. But anyway, wherever she is going about her life, and someone's like, "Hey, Lorne Armstrong would like you to reach out to him so he can apologise," and her response was like, "Oh, I've been waiting for this apology for so long."
For meeting me at the lowest point of my life, and also for any harassment that you've received from this odd community of people that for some unknown reason to me are obsessed with me. It really puts forth their intelligence level. Also, thank you for trusting me enough to email me and giving
Sick burn on all of us guys. Lorne really got us there.
me the opportunity to apologize to you.
I'm
Okay,
not
John
sure
Ryan.
what you are talking about. When did we meet? Did we go on a date or something? I'm very confused why you are apologizing. I've never been harassed about anything.
Your old friend is Chris Hansen, Reed. He didn't tell you who I am?
I thought Chris had another job lined up for me. I didn't receive details.
Wow. I'm at work now.
Wow.
Can I email you a little more later? Yeah, okay. I'm done work now and I'm home. This makes me feel very awkward. Where Chris didn't tell you who I am. He contacted me to try and get an interview with me. If you don't want to talk to me after I tell you who I am, then I understand. I am Lorne Armstrong.
I love that. I am Lorne Armstrong. And he expects that her response is going to be like, "Oh my God," either, disgust at it, because he is setting it up a bit like that. He's kind of like, "Look, once you find out who I am, I get it that, you're probably going to be like, you fucking disgusting pedo." But he also thinks that, hey, maybe she's going to be like, "Oh my God, Lorne, you're apologising to me? Excuse me, I'm the one that should be apologising to you. What I did was, awful, setting up an innocent man like you."
Sorry, I'm not familiar with that name.
Oh,
Really?
right.
Wow. Okay. Let me refresh your memory, lol. 2007, To Catch a Predator. The last show they ever did in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I was on that show. Because of that show,
And he says it all the time that it's the last show they ever did. And yes, that is 100% true, but I really feel like he presents that as if it's the last show they ever did is because of him. Because it sorry, it became so apparent that they had set up an innocent man that, there was public outrage or whatever, or the networks were like, "Hang on a second, we didn't realise we were doing this. We all thought we were doing a show to catch real criminals. You've done this to poor Lorne Armstrong. You've ruined his life. No more, Chris. It's over." When the real fact is that fucking kitty fiddler in Texas blew his brains out, so they couldn't do it anymore.
ignorant people came up with the Church of God. And it's all about me. And many thousands of people that are obsessed with me. Some good, some bad. Make retarded videos about me. And have these chat rooms
Hey,
that revolve
we don't need the R word, Lorne. All right, come on.
around me. I have a YouTube channel that I haven't been on in years because probation put a restriction that I cannot be on social media because of the attention surrounding me. I'm quite positive if you
Also, because you're a fucking pedo, and the way that you have groomed your victims in the past is through social media and chat rooms and that kind of stuff. That's the biggest reason why you can't be on social media, you fucking dolt. G'day to Jose Aguirre and Floppy and Fun Bogan and the most worst. Great to see you all. And Jeremy Heyman and old Painty Can Ned.
look on my channel, you'll remember me. The whole thing with the church at Cod is strange and messed up. People that have no life. Chris knows of it quite well. They've talked about him in there many times and made videos depicting him. People are always trying to find a way to get a hold of me and find things about me even 14 years later. It's very disturbing. Anyway, if you go on my YouTube channel, I'm sure you'll recognize me. At least I think you will. I'm actually very surprised that you're not recognizing my name.
Oh, yes, I remember you now.
I wanted to apologize
Oh, yes, Lorne, I remember you. Your baggy pants and your shitty fucking hat.
to you for the way we met. I was at a very confused and low point in my life, and had never had a record before that except a DUI, that I was barely over the legal limit. It has always bothered me that I never had the chance to apologize to you. I also want to apologize if you've ever received any type of harassment from the idiots in that community of no goods that can't seem to live a life that doesn't revolve around me. Their strange, obsessive behaviors baffles me.
Well, as I stated before, I haven't been harassed.
I'm happy to hear that. I was being told different, so I felt bad about it.
No, you didn't. G'day, sorry please, and Lethal Brownie and Pine Baron Patriot. And this like reminds me of where like when he was talking to Debbie and they were reading through his chat log, and he's like, oh, I want to write a letter to Sherry Twist to apologise to her. Like, as Debbie said then, and like, why the fuck would Casey or Sherry want to hear from you? Like, what do you think they're gonna like? They're not upset that you were caught. Like they don't like people like you. They wanted to get you off the streets. They achieved their mission. Like, there's nothing that they're wanting to be apologized. You did what they wanted. You did more than they could possibly want. Like, there's nothing for you to say sorry about, and nothing that they're going to care. Like he just wants these engagements because he thinks that they have done something wrong. So he thinks that I will say sorry, and then they'll go, you know what, Lorne, I appreciate you reaching out, but I've also got, my part to say sorry for as well. I'm glad you broke the ice here. I felt bad about it. I couldn't reach out to you myself, but now that you have, I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have done that. G'day Tranquillo. It's kind of like, I'm sure we've all done it before, where you've had an argument with someone, and you don't really feel like you've done anything wrong, but you feel like you have to say sorry, but you're kind of saying sorry because you kind of want them to go, yeah, I did things wrong too. Like, this is what Lorne is doing, except this is fanciful. Like, the other people didn't do anything wrong.
Hi, Casey.
Yes, hello?
I'm not sure what the question mark is for. I was just being friendly, lol. Actually, now that I think about it, I may want to get your opinion on something if you don't mind giving it to me. I have to do a little more thinking about it, though, because, well, it's not something that I've ever considered a normal subject for me, but it's something that's in my life now, and I find myself struggling with a way to deal with it. Basically, it's a sensitive subject is what I'm trying to say.
Alright, what's the subject?
Dating is the subject. First off, have you ever dated someone that you didn't agree with their choice of career? And also, can we keep anything we talked about between us just you and I? People go nuts with gossip if they knew that you and I was communicating with each other.
I mean, that is a very funny statement in this context. Say, people would go nuts with gossip if they knew we were communicating with each other. But, like, I mean, if this was real, that is kind of true. Like, could you imagine if the real Casey Morrow was talking to convicted sex offender Lorne Armstrong, like, you know, this kind of person that she helped get arrested all these years ago, that they're now talking. Like, people would go, I mean, at least people in this community would go fucking nuts. Like, because that would be crazy. That would be mind-blowingly fucked. So he is kind of right, but he's not in this in the actual respect here.
Maybe I should reword that. Have you ever dated someone that you had a hard time dealing with their choice of career? That might be a better way to ask that question.
I don't believe that I have.
Okay, let's do a hypothetical and say you have, lol. How do you think you would, thinking of the word I want to use, how do you think you would cope with it?
But, like, just to, like, a reminder, this whole thing was basically, like, this person that not even, you know, we're still in part one here, and in part one started out by Casey reaching out to him and him being like, hey, can I see your ID because I don't trust who you are. And now maybe 8 little emails back and forth, and he is now unloading about shit of his current relationship. Like, this is crazy. Like, this motherfucker would just be, like, walking around the street and, like, you know, someone says, you know, hi, how's it going? He's like, well, you know, I'm going out with this porn star and she keeps fucking walking around naked in front of her ex-boyfriend, fucking Will. And, like, he would just unload all this shit. Like, why are you telling people this?
This is something I'm struggling with reading
G'day, John Fishman.
now.
Sorry, I'm not really sure. Meditation?
Yeah, I'm not sure even meditation will work with this one, lol. But it's worth a shot. I'll give that a try tonight before I go to bed. I know you're probably busy, so I don't...
Okay, bullshit. There is no way he is meditating before he goes to bed. You know, Lorne stays up harassing people until he passes out for an hour or two because his body won't let him stay awake anymore. It's like, but it's just like okay, I don't meditate. I've tried it in the past. I can't shut off my brain. I've like full of respect for people that can meditate. I think it's fantastic. I think it would be really beneficial, but I can't do it. But there's no way. It's not saying you can try. Like, it's not like, you know what I mean. Like, it's a real process to go through because you've got to try to clear your brain, and that's why I can't do it, because just I'll be trying to clear my thoughts and the thought pops in, and then like my mind chases it like it's a dog chasing a fucking squirrel. Like, I can't do it. And there's no way Lorne's going to be able to do it. Like, especially if he's like, I'll give it a try. Like, you know, you need techniques to try to do it. Like, can't just go there, you know, 3, 2, 1, meditate. Oh, I feel so much better.
I don't want to hold you back from your activities.
G'day, Eel. Yeah, mate, always happy to give you more dating advice, as I have many times in the past. G'day, Winchester Spincock. And Shins Koala. And Stretch, and Hardcore Poetry.
I have a bunch of things I need to do also before I get started on my new job tomorrow. Have a great day and be safe. P.S. I think it's cool that I'm talking to you. Rather unexpected and a little humorous too, but really cool.
Like, how is, like, what? As I've thought many times in the whole Casey saga, like all of the Casey sagas, how is any of this cool or humorous for him? This is Casey, to you, should be symbolic of the time that your life was destroyed irreparably. Like, it should be the kind of thing, if you're watching TV and she was in a commercial that came on, you should be like in the fetal position on the ground, like, you know, kind of like how people, you know, who have PTSD, there'll be something that triggers them. Like, Casey, actually, you have fucked my brain, Lord. Casey should be triggering for you, not, you know, really cool and kind of humorous that we're talking.
I'm going to have to meditate twice as long as I plan to. She stresses me a read out.
How come?
She doesn't make any sense. It's a very messed up situation. I don't think it's going to work out. We've been on and off for 1.5 years, and nothing in her behavior has changed. I've kept a lot of hope for a long time, but she just keeps fighting me with multiple subjects that are a major problem. Anyway, Heard that you got married and had a baby. Congratulations.
Do I know your girlfriend?
G'day, Octopushy. Like it is just crazy that he is saying all this shit. Like as Casey's about to say, and sorry for interrupting, you know, why are you telling all this to a stranger? She is a stranger to you. You know, outside of the fact that you've obviously seemed like you have a connection based on the 2 or 3 minutes she sat on the edge of the edge of chairs, talked down to you before leaving the room so Chris Hansen could come and fuck up your life. You guys don't have a connection.
Not sure why you're telling a stranger all of this. Where did you hear I was married with kids?
I doubt you know and you asked how come, so I
Hey, Morgul.
told you. And someone told me they saw some interview or something with you on YouTube. Apparently, by the response you gave me, the person that told me that was lying to me. People can be so disappointing at times.
Well, people shouldn't lie, but no kids or husbands.
I'm sorry about that. It blows my mind the way people can lie about things for
I know I did wrong, but people shouldn't lie.
God knows what reason. Are you still dancing? I saw a video once of you dancing. It was impressive.
Yes, I am.
Love the way everything he's saying he just chucks in there, because there's no conversation here, because Casey is giving absolutely nothing. She couldn't be less interested. So he's just like, oh, I seen a dancing video of you. Still dancing? G'day, Kobe-1 Kenobi. And Battle Rattler. And Paula's laugh says everyone's a liar except Lorne. And look, I do detect a bit of sarcasm there, but I don't really know why. Like, he hasn't lied since he was 11. Like, you realise that, right? I hope you feel silly now.
I got a disturbing email. Someone told me they have detailed information to disclose to me and asked me to contact them. I don't understand what's wrong with these people. Their behavior is disturbing.
Wow.
I replied to them with a question mark, because if I say it's too much to anyone, it ends up all over YouTube. I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
It will end up on YouTube?
Yes. Have you ever seen the chat rooms that people have made up revolving around me?
I mean, good thing this isn't going to end up on YouTube, Lorne.
Messed up. These people must seriously have no life to go to work, go home, and spend the rest of their day making videos about me and talking about me. It's very disturbing. Good morning, Casey. Oh, whoops. I missed a letter when spelling your name. Guess I'm not awake enough yet. Let me try that again. Good morning, Casey.
Hello.
I got another email from that person last night. It's some scam thing. I can send it to you if you want to read it. I have something to show
Yes,
you.
Please.
This is an example of how ignorant these people on the internet that are obsessed with me can be. Some are really decent, but some are just as numb as can be. You're quiet today. I tried to send you a little video of one of my dogs earlier, but the file was too big to send. She was so cute, I thought you might like to see it. Anyway, hope your day went well. Hi, Casey.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I am good. Did you have a good work day?
I didn't work.
Oh, okay. Well, how was your day off? For 3 days, my girlfriend and I got along awesome. Then she had to pull some stupid shit tonight and screwed it all up. She frustrates the hell out of me. Are you dating anyone? Good morning.
Why do you think it isn't going to work out? And no, I'm not.
I don't know. Sometimes she does things regardless of how I feel about them. We're really not even a couple right now, but we know we want to be. There are some complications that get in the way. I have many times that I believe there's no doubt about us.
And it's interesting that he's really ramped up the, you know, my current girlfriend sucks, so we're not going to make it, since he confirmed that she is not married, you know, or with child. So that's interesting.
And other times that I question it. I wish I knew you well enough to be able to talk out straight with you about it, but maybe in time. She knows that I'm talking to you. She tries to hide her jealousy about it, but it doesn't work well. I haven't told her that we only email a little. It keeps her guessing. Lol. One thing that we don't have to worry about is that she won't tell anyone that you and I are talking to each other. She has some notoriety too, so she knows how to behave and keep things to herself. I made a chopped up video of me singing Open Arms by Journey while driving in my truck the other day because she likes 80s music. Talk about some hard notes to hit. I could hear where I got off key and it still bugs me now, but regardless of how hard it was, I got it done for her. It's hard to understand how a woman as beautiful as you hasn't been snatched up already.
Yeah, here we go. That's so fucking smooth, Lorne. Like, that is... I don't know how she could resist that, you know. Don't know how I understand how a woman as beautiful as you hasn't been snatched up. Like, I mean, you don't even need to do the, you know, there must be one less angel in heaven or any of that shit now. That is gold. G'day, Eric Evan, and who asks, is it still possible to get access to the dump? Yeah, absolutely. Like, so the easiest way would just be to write to Clobber, and he can get you access, which I think it is just clobberingtime@gmail.com. But if anyone, you know, has the exact email, if you could put that in the chat for Eric.
How do you know she's jealous? Do you sing frequently?
Because she gets upset with me and makes smart ass remarks. It's cute and funny, lol. And yes, I sing a lot. You never seen my YouTube channel I made about 5 years ago? Actually, I think it's been longer than 5 years ago. I can send you little clips that I told you about if you want, but I don't know how they'll come out through email. I send them to her through text.
So,
What kind of...
Casey made it clear that she could not remember him at all until he kind of gave the rundown of his appearance and their first date, I guess. You know, when they first met. So he thinks that she's automatically gone, oh, that's who Lorne is. I'm going to go jump on YouTube and see if he's got a YouTube channel. Oh, he does! And he's going to teach me how to cook and how to jerk people off. Oh, amazing.
remarks? I haven't seen a channel like that.
She has a guy friend that she met on the internet that she hangs out with along with a group of friends. I'm irritated.
And of course, Jose Aguirre remembered all those lines from the class he gave me. I mean, it was a great class, so I'm not going to forget that in a hurry. And g'day, bonjour.
By it. And she's known that I don't like it, but she still does it. I've never talked to any other woman since her, and I started now, so if I say something that is upsetting or irritating me, she'll say, why don't you tell Casey so she can make you feel better? Lol. Maybe YouTube took it off because I haven't done anything with it in years. If I send you these clips of me singing Open Arms, I need you to make 2 promises to me. 1, that you don't share them with anyone. And 2, that you don't make fun of me because I am like literally working my ass off to hit the note and really being myself, lol.
You're irritated she hangs out with her friends? And you can send them if you want.
Not irritated she hangs out with all her friends. Just one that doesn't understand her telling him she doesn't want him. And there's about 10 of them to send. When I do this for her, I will have to only do about 10 seconds at a time or it messes up when she sees them. I'll try to fit them all on in one email. It won't let me send them all in one email, and some of them are too big to send, so I just sent one. Maybe someday we can
G'day, Lens33.
exchange phone numbers, then I'll be able to send them through text. They wouldn't come out good for her through email, and we had the same problem with the file size being too big to attach to email. It queued the video I tried to send to you, so I don't know or when you will get it. Good morning. I sent 2 and it no longer says queued. It says sending. It started sending around 2 this morning. so I have no idea when it'll actually be sent. You can give your number when you feel like you're ready to, but I am begging you not to let anyone have my number, including Chris Hansen. I'm back to wondering if her and I should be together. Ugh. So frustrating.
Oh no, what happened?
Hi. I'm really confused about her and not knowing how to react or what I should do. It's so much to type to be able to fill you in on everything. She's 25 years old, so I find myself wondering if she's mature enough. And other times finding things about her that are very mature. The whole backstory is so messed up, Casey, you wouldn't even believe it. She doesn't think that she's wrong about anything ever.
And that's a good point, the most worst. He makes personal singing videos for Jamie, but then shares them secretly with Casey. Imagine if he found out Jamie did the same thing with him. He would lose his mind. He absolutely would. Like, if, he had conned Jamie into a picture and then found out that that's just a picture that she basically sends to any guy that wants it, he would fucking hate it. But it's fine for him to do it. It's also, he would fucking hate if he found out that Jamie was, sharing all this information about their relationship, saying that he's not mature enough and all this kind of shit. Like, she would rightly hate that. But it's all good for Lorne to do it. No problems at all. G'day, Sude23 and Duchess.
She's had a habit of putting her friends right in the middle of us, and in the...
Yeah, and that's a good point too, Cornhole Three-Way. The video says queued, but he still can't spell the word queued. Like, he's literally looked at the word and he can't replicate it.
way. It's so frustrating. I'm watching the news right now. Are you getting wet with the rest of California? Ugh. I started to type a lot to you, but it's woohoo too much to type, lol. Let me ask you something. Do you think it's a good idea to go on the internet and meet other guys when you're dating someone?
Well, she is 25.
I love how he says woohoo. Like, I don't know if that is like an autocorrect on his phone where like he's trying to say it's like way too or something. But knowing the way he just makes up stupid phrases, that could just be a Lorne thing. It's something, I'm woo, like he said before, I'm woohoo tired. Like, it could just be like his way of saying really or some shit. But either way, I fucking love it. That is one of my favourite Lorne things at the moment. A woohoo too tired or woohoo too much to send. It's so good.
He's young, eh?
Exactly, Eel. It's just like Dungy. I'm woohoo Dungy.
It is a common thing to meet friends online nowadays.
Oh, how I wish you knew the whole story, lol. Is it common to invite those friends to go to your town to meet you, then that friend never leave? How am I supposed to feel knowing that he's interested in her, but she's not interested in him, but invites him to hang out all the time with her and the rest of her friends? Am I in the wrong being upset about it?
I don't know.
Girl, you have some short responses, lol. I have a female friend that has been writing me letters and wants to meet me. She knows me from all the online crap revolving around me. She has always been nice, and will put her phone number on the letters for me to call her. So a couple of weeks ago I called her because the girl I've been talking about was acting like I should like her inviting that guy to visit her. She wanted to come visit me, so I told her she could. She's coming in November and going to spend Thanksgiving. I told him, okay. The woman I've been telling you about, her name is Jamie. Now, I told Jamie about her coming, and she acted upset, but I didn't want her to be upset, so I told her that the woman that is coming to visit me is 62 years old. Which she is, but this woman is only staying for 6 days, then going home. And I've told her about Jamie, and I told Jamie that I told her about Jamie. Did you follow that? No, lol.
So you are doing the same thing you don't want your girlfriend doing?
Ha! I just had a thought. Can you imagine how much different her reaction will be if I told her there was you coming to visit me? Lol. I wouldn't do that though. That would be mean.
No, address what Casey just said to you. So, she pointed out something very valid. You're doing the same thing you don't want your girlfriend doing. So you don't just go, ha. Like, she's not being funny or cute here. She's trying to point out what a fucking asshole you are. And then you just go, ha, like as if, like, you two are having some fun little banter. Like, yeah, I know. Like, but it's different or whatever. Like, fuck you, man. Like, every aspect, you're just a piece of shit. G'day, goddamn moth. And Dr. J.
Technically, she's not my girlfriend. She wanted me to keep that straight. She used to be my girlfriend, then some stuff happened that made me mad. That guy she invited to meet up being one of those things, and I changed my number, so she couldn't get a hold of me. About 6 months later, I got a letter in the mail from her, with a number on it, and I missed her, so I called her. That brings us to now, and I guess no matter what I say, I would be trying to justify my allowing this lady to come visit me. Damn, girl, you were good at making me see that one. We were quite literally standing on the edge of goodbye. But then I said a couple more things and she responded, and we just might be able to make this work.
Oh my god.
If it doesn't work out this time, then it's not likely that we'll go any further. And as much as she said she isn't jealous about my friend coming to visit me, it showed too much that she is. But I'm going to try to set my friend up with my brother. They're closer in age than I am anyway.
So, don't worry, Casey. Don't think your chance with Lorne is gone. They're going to give it one more turn, but he's not very hopeful. So, you just keep biding your time, and eventually, it's going to be yours.
How does it show that she is? Why were you almost done?
She had a lot of concentration on my friend coming here, even asking where she was going to sleep. I told her she had nothing to worry about because I can't be with anyone else when I'm in love with someone. I'm just not built that way.
Well, I mean, except Michelle Simpson when you're apparently in love with Ramona. Except, anyone that would give you the time of day when you're with anyone. But apart from that, you could never be with someone while you're with someone.
She tries to tell me that she's not jealous or upset, but it's too obvious that she is. And I think that's okay because her and I have a lot of feelings and time invested in each other. And as for why we were almost done, this might be the part that it will be hard for you to understand. Her and I have not been face to face with each other yet. We've only had an over the phone relationship because of COVID. She said she had a ticket to come see me in December, but we had just started talking again after 6 months of not talking. So I was really confused about things because of things that had happened before I changed my number. She asked me if I wanted her to cancel our flight, and I said yes without thinking as much about it as I should have. I got to think about her more overnight, and the next day I decided I wanted her to come. So I told her, and she said she had cancelled the flight already. I told her to rebook it, but to my knowledge, she still hasn't rebooked it. Last night, we were at the point in our conversation that I asked her if she's going to come see me. She said no. So I told her that I didn't have any reason to be on the phone, then I hung up. A short while after that, I texted some things to her that she responded back about, and we still have some talking to do, but her big problem last night was my friend coming to visit me. But I told her of something that made her feel better about it, and as of right now, I don't believe we're going to end it. I'll have to see the way she acts today or tonight when we talk. It's not looking good. It's over between us. She's too afraid to leave her friends, and I'm just woohoo tired of fighting with her about it. It sucks. She's always put her friends before a relationship, and I was always upset about it. But it didn't matter to her how I felt. It's upsetting. I feel like I've wasted 1.5 years of my feelings on someone that became a robot to her friends.
Why would she need to leave her friends?
She became a robot to you as well. She became a robot to everyone.
I thought you said you weren't together.
She can't even leave her friends to come see me by herself after we spent 1.5 years together. She can't do anything without her friends' approval.
Because you're a dangerous person, Lorne. Like, unless her friends were fucking assholes, any friendship group would be telling her not to go anywhere alone with you, would be telling anyone not to be alone with you. Like, if anyone is alone with you, I've got serious questions for their friends and family. G'day, Tristan Walls.
She lives with two of them and she had planned on moving here before to be with me, but she wanted to move her male friend in with us too. It's warped in my opinion. She doesn't care if her male friend sees her naked or not, and never really cared how I felt about it. Her male friend just seems to sponge off her, and she says that he works for her. They both acted upset at my request of making boundaries between them. I've had enough of her bizarre behavior. I like when others have respect for two people in a relationship, and there's just never been any there no matter how many times I talk to her about it. We've been mouthing off to each other this morning through text about the things the other has done wrong. I would always take responsibility for the things that I did wrong when she would point it out, but she would never take responsibility for her actions when I would point them out to her. It's been stressful at times, and at times it's been good. It just bothers me so much, because it could have been so much better if she would have just created boundaries with her friends. I spent 2 months trying to get her to send me her photo ID. You see how long it took you to send me yours. This friend of mine had no problem with sending me hers. Some things just never made sense to me with her behavior.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, and she doesn't see anything wrong with it. In her mind, it's all me. Just think, Casey. Now that I won't be talking to her much, I'll have more time to email with you.
Oh my god.
This sucks.
Just think,
Thinking
Casey.
about her and what could have been has made me pretty sad. This stuff is never easy. Ugh. I just got a call from a job that I never...
G'day, Peter O'Keefe and Alison Marie Armstrong. I just find that so funny that it's like, just think, like that would be a horrifying thing to hear. Like, now I'll have much more time to harass you. G'day, Eureka's mum, and g'day to Juju Bees.
never applied for. The pay and benefits are extremely good too. A bit dangerous, but it wouldn't be the first dangerous job I've had.
Oh, you're such a
Good
tough
morning,
guy.
Casey.
Hello.
How are you this morning? Do you dance for a living?
Yes, it's a source of income.
I watched one of your dance videos about 5 years ago. You were dancing with a group of other dancers. I barely recognized you because your hair was really curly. I think it was on YouTube. I thought you were
have
really,
blonde
really
hair.
good. I know
G'day, the corrupt money changer.
it takes a lot of coordination and hard work. I used to love to watch Cynthia Roach. She was awesome too. I think I've always been awed by people that can dance because I can't. I love the movie Dirty Dancing too, and Saturday Night Fever. I've never been to a live performance though. I'd like to go someday though. It's so cool. I'm in the process right now of emailing back and forth with this truck driving company, negotiating pay. Another one made me a really good offer too, so I'm going to see how much of a good offer this one I'm negotiating can give me. Do you get many action jobs, or did the pandemic put a big slowdown on that? I just got a couple pics of Sue, my friend that's coming to visit me. Want to see him?
What?
I think I might fix her up
What
with
the
one.
fuck? You don't have Sue's permission to go sharing. Like, okay, taking a step back, why would Casey want to see them? Why do you think that that's a good idea? Like, but most importantly, you have just shown why people don't fucking trust you. You've just been whinging because, fucking Jamie wouldn't send you anything for 2 months and that kind of stuff. And you've shown exactly why Jamie is smart not to do that. This person has sent you photos and you've gone to someone you don't fucking know, who you have no trust with, you shouldn't have any trust with, and been like, hey, want to see some photos of this person? Like, fuck you, man. Fucking piece of shit.
One of my brothers. He'll be 57 in February, and she's 62. I think they might make a good couple.
Well, I guess, if you want to show me.
Okay. Give me about 3 minutes. I'm outside right now. This is my brother Roy that I think I'll set Sue up with. He was taking a break in this picture when he was helping me tear down house this summer.
Oh, that's nice.
Don't you think they would make a good couple?
I don't know them.
What, based on their looks?
That's true. Those are my pets. The 3 pics I sent you. The black lab is Roscoe. The brindle color one is Sadie. And the cat is Minnie. Do you have any pets? No. I'll find out if I have one of the jobs tomorrow morning. If I get it, I'll start on Monday. I'm psyched about it.
Cool. Yes, I do. Isn't it called Brindle?
That's what I meant to say. I just spelled it wrong. Don't pick on me, lol.
Oh, God.
What do you have for pitch? I guess you don't want to tell me that. Secretive lady, lol. Was you able to see those 2 videos alright that I sent you of me singing in my truck?
Secretive lady.
I'm surprised that Jamie hasn't texted or called me today. The day's not over yet, though. I'm not going to respond if she does. I've had all of that I can handle. I was just doing some thinking, and I'm wondering if you might be interested in having another source of income that would be residual, and you could do it from home. If you're interested in letting me know, and I'll tell you about it. I just got off the phone with Sue, my friend
You
that's
want to make
coming
some
to
extra
visit.
money?
She's offering me fixing up with Brother Roy. Jeez, am I a cupid or what? Good morning.
I hope you didn't share my ID with anyone.
No, I didn't. You and I are quite different than anyone else. Like I said before, if anyone knew we were talking to each other, the tabloids would have a field day. Have no worries with me. I'm extra tired tonight, so I'm gonna go to sleep right now. Good night.
I love that no response. That is a... G'day, Sloth Cat. And you are right. We are all bullies and disgusting.
Why did you send me that?
Good morning. I don't really have an answer for you for that question. I guess because I was thinking about her and looking at a picture and remembering the good things about her, and because I had been talking to you about her, I felt like sharing her picture with you. Some parts of me are really proud of what she used to be. Unfortunately, the other parts of me are really disappointed in the way she turned out. Anyway, on to a better subject. Do you do anything for Halloween, like dress up and go to parties or decorate?
G'day, yeah, well, and MVRKVS222.
Your house or anything? I don't.
Okay.
The only holiday that I do any decorating for is Christmas. I love Christmas. My brother Roy and my friend talked on the phone for the first time last night. They talked for 2.5 hours. Roy called me after and told me that they went really well. My friend Sue texted me that it went well, but I fell asleep in the middle of texting her back. She'll tell me more about it today. I'm excited for the 2 of them, because I think they'll make a really good couple. And I think she can help Roy to straighten himself back out. Damn, I just seemed to open right up to you for some reason.
Like
What's up with that?
everyone.
I'm sorry I sent you a picture. That might have been inappropriate.
Yep.
I don't like Christmas. It's my least favorite holiday. Can you delete my ID picture I sent you? I am worried now, and I should not have sent that to a stranger.
I kind of feel like I should explain something to you so you will understand why I needed to see your ID. A few years ago, someone catfished me under the pretense of being you.
That's not the fucking point. That's not why she's asking you to delete her ID thing, her ID picture. It is because you have just shown you can't be trusted with anything. You are so fucking dense that you don't realize that when you send someone else's personal information to someone, their response isn't, fucking awesome. Sorry. Thanks for this. We have so much trust together now because you're sharing these things with me. It's, okay, you're not a trustworthy person whatsoever, and now I'm really concerned with what you're going to do with what I've shared with you.
I had an over-the-phone relationship with her for almost a year
G'day, Rage-filled virgin.
before I found out she was not you. These people online that are obsessed with me have done some strange things just to have some type of contact with me so they could record me and put it on the internet. So you can believe me when I say that my worries about us talking is just as great as yours. Bah, you showed me your ID, and that helped me to be able to talk to you. I'm in a dilemma. I'm trying to figure out if I should build a new house on my land that I own now, or if I should sell this place and buy a house somewhere else. Yes, I can delete it. Please don't worry. Besides, if you would have not sent that, I would have been too skeptical to talk to you. For some strange reason, you don't feel like a stranger to me, and that may be because of the way we first met and the things I've gone through in the years since. I guess that would explain why I feel easy opening up to you. I don't want you to worry about anything with me. Over time, I'm hoping you'll realize that you can trust me. I'm afraid to ask you why you don't like Christmas, because I don't want to have to bring up anything that was bad that may have happened. So if you ever feel like you want to tell me, I'll leave it up to you. By the way,
G'day, Ontario bound.
hey, I just deleted your picture.
Jake Penner.
Maybe in the future you'll trust me enough to send other pictures of you. I hope. Oh yeah, I should probably tell you that if I wanted to show you to anyone, I could have done it long before we started talking. I have you on the DVDs from when the show happened. They had to give me a copy of everything. So like I said, you've nothing to worry about me.
So, okay, so this is how you're now re-establishing trust. You're saying, so because, I mean, you've got a copy of your episode of To Catch a Predator that you were featured on, that you were the biggest thing on NBC for. You've got a copy of that, where, I mean, anyone can watch your episode, as pretty much everyone who's in here does often. G'day, Debbie V. So because you didn't say, you see this here, that is Casey Morrow. Her and I had a little bit of a date, as you can see. So because you didn't basically go and show people the episode of TCAP where your life ended and basically said to everyone, hey, yeah, I was here right now trying to fuck a kid. That's how she should trust you. Like, you resisted the urge to try to show everyone how much of a pedo you are, and so now she should trust you.
I have a question to ask you. You haven't kept any contact with anyone from Perverted Justice, have you?
I don't know anyone from Perverted Justice on a personal level. I only volunteered for them a few times and donated to them.
Your mouth would drop open at the information I have on them. You can let me know if you want to see it. That makes me feel so much better knowing that you don't have anything to do with them. I think they're actually the main people that are so obsessed with me online, because they know I have a lot of information about them.
Information about what?
Want to send you the information I have on them?
Nah.
I can send some right now and then the rest tomorrow. It's information they have never wanted people to see. The information won't be in any specific order. I'll even send you information on the sting in Texas, where the prosecutor killed himself.
Sure, you can send me the information.
Prepare yourself. Some of the stuff you're going to read will probably upset you, because it's not what you have expected.
Wow, I can't believe that guy was a prosecutor and was still caught doing stuff like that. That is scary. I'm glad he's dead.
It doesn't hurt my feelings that he's dead either, but at the same time we do live in the United States, and we have a constitution for a reason. There have been people that have been executed just to find out later that they were innocent. Wait until you continue to read through all the stuff.
But that has nothing to do with this. Like, yes, it's the United States. Yes, there's a constitution. Nowhere in the constitution says you can fuck a kid if you're a fucking prosecutor. Nowhere in the constitution say you can fuck a kid under any circumstances. The constitution has nothing to do with this. Like, yes, you're innocent until proven guilty. He wasn't innocent. He was proven guilty. He chose to fucking end his life. Like, and that's probably the one smart thing he fucking did. Because being a prosecutor, he knows how people like him are treated in jail. So he summed up the situation and decided to eat his gun. Big fucking deal. Nothing to do with the Constitution. Doesn't make you any less of a dirty pedo.
Gotta send you. Not everything is as it appeared, or was made to appear.
He wasn't innocent, though, so he deserved it.
The next set is queued, so I'm waiting for it to send. Tell me when you've done reading what I sent to you, and if the next set hasn't sent by then, I'll resend it one at a time.
I already read what you sent me.
No, he definitely wasn't innocent, but just like you see what the court says, he still had rights. And the way it all played out was not right. You'll see more and more what I mean with the more you read. I'm going to have to send them one at a time, I think.
He did have rights and he could have went to court, but he chose to kill himself instead of spending the rest of his life in prison because he knew what he did was going to ruin his life and career. I don't feel bad about anything that happened to him.
I agree, and I don't feel bad for him either. Anyway, I don't want to debate it. He was a piece of shit.
Yeah, you don't want to debate it because you are losing and you know that you'll continue to lose. And I fucking hate that. I hate people that start an argument or a debate or whatever, and then it's very clear that their position is fucking stupid. And rather than saying, yeah, no, I see your point. They're like, oh, I don't want to debate it anymore, or you clearly don't want to have an open mind. No, you're fucking wrong. Fuck you.
Bah, those were things about the whole thing that was messed up. Think it's important for you to know, just for a forewarning, that there is really a lot of things that you're going to learn that you never knew. I need to take more pics to send you more. How long do you want to read tonight? Let me know when you're caught up, then I'll take pics of the next one and send it.
G'day,
And
Wayne
that will give
Tech
you
10.
a break. The next one starts with a lawsuit against perverted justice.
Where is the evidence? Other than the prosecutor's stuff, in which I believe he deserved everything that happened to him, the other pages are just printouts of articles accusing them of things without providing any real proof. I'm just keeping an open mind.
I don't know all of what you because I haven't read it in a long time, so I'm just taking pics and sending it to you, but if you've read the part yet about perverted justice going against court orders to hand over evidence to computers so they could be examined, then when the authorities go to finally get the computers, they have all happened to crash. That alone tells everything.
But
There's a lot more for you to read, and you'll see that there was not much that was read about their behavior. Do you want to read more tonight, or do you?
But that doesn't change anything. Like, it wouldn't matter, like, because you are guilty. Like, they didn't set you up. Like, it wouldn't matter if evidence came out that, they set up 100 of the predators. We know for a fact that you weren't set up. So even if it came out that perverted justice were completely fucked, they were completely corrupt, they were going around putting child porn on people's computers, they were going around doctoring, shit and setting people up. Anything could come out about them. They didn't do that to you, so it wouldn't make you any less guilty. It wouldn't stop you from being a pedo. You are a pedo. Nothing they would have done before, after, will change anything. Like, so even if you had this evidence, which you don't, it means nothing. Like, say I go murder someone. Like, I murdered them. There was evidence that I murdered them. It was proven that I murdered them. I admitted that I murdered them. And that cop that arrested me later on in his career was found to be a corrupt, dirty cop. That he fabricated evidence in other cases, not my case. That he, did all sorts of shit. Wouldn't make me less of a murderer. Wouldn't bring the person that I murdered back to life. I would still be a murderer. That person would still be dead. And that cop would be a corrupt piece of shit. It doesn't change anything.
You want to wait until tomorrow.
But that was just from an article. There isn't any proof of any of that actually happening. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it holds much weight. Whatever went on behind the scenes doesn't really matter to me much since it is over now. I still think they provided a good service to the community.
The one that had the information was a volunteer for perverted justice. Did you want to read more tonight, or save it for tomorrow?
I only want to read the stuff that has the actual evidence.
You say you're keeping an open mind, but it seems like you don't want to believe that they did anything wrong. Did you know they had child porn on their computers? Or that Von Erck did some weird dating thing on some site that I can't remember the name of, but that he tried to convince the mother to let their daughter get involved? The mother put that on her comment section of her profile. You want to read only stuff with evidence, but when it comes from someone from inside perverted justice, it's pretty much proof considering there's no other way someone could find out so much information.
G'day, Catchy.
All that I show you is what I have. Some is from court staff, some is from corrupted justice, but they could have provided a good service if it was someone that actually believed in what they were doing. Von Erck did not. He said it himself that he didn't like kids. He just liked attention and wanted people to work his way, or he would throw a fit. $100,000 per episode. It's a hell of an incentive to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Did you know that Xavier Von Erck's real name is Philip Eade? If it's okay, I'm going to wait to send more to you tomorrow. Okay?
I say
It's incredible that after all this time, all the bullshit he was fed about this, he still believes. Like, I understand why he does, because it suits his narrative, but it is still incredible.
open mind, meaning I won't judge them, or anyone for that matter, without evidence or proof of wrongdoing. I'm not saying they didn't do anything wrong or that they did anything wrong. What you provided were just articles accusing them of things, but no actual evidence proving that is what happened. Shouldn't that be how things work? People could say anything, but that doesn't mean it's fact. You can't charge someone for stealing just because someone said that they did. You need evidence of a crime. I think that is fair and reasonable. That is okay. I don't need to see anything else.
You're very right, and that's very true. I also know that I don't like him, because of the things I know about him.
I don't
Plus
like
him
him.
and his cronies sent me stupid stuff in the mail. And we have a 10-mile yard sale every year here on my road, and it's a big one at my house, because my family also sets up tables to sell stuff. Those thousands of people that go through in 2 days' time, including out-of-staters. I think it was Von Erck that was here at my house at the yard sale this year. I've never seen him in person. Have you? Here's more call papers for you.
Why do you have all these papers?
I had 5 years of incarceration. I'm not known for sitting on my butt when something feels off. What I did was so wrong, and I take responsibility for that and condemn myself for it every day, but I won't let it define me. If things hadn't happened the way they did, and it was only law enforcement involved, I would have just sucked it up and did my time and not looked into anything. But it didn't happen that way, and the things they were doing when they arrested me were just too far out of line. Then I was in jail for 18 months before being moved to prison. During that time, my mom found some things, and I started doing my own research. The sheriff that arrested me was the same one that transported me from the jail to the first prison I was at. He recognized me and we talked a little. He told me that if he knew that NBC was going to be there, he would never agree to work that night. That convinced me to dig more. I had so many of my civil rights violated, it was pitiful. And NBC was giving directions to the cops, even on where to stand me, so they could get the good shot. And that wasn't the only thing that they did.
So he is still so upset about that. Like that, out of all of this, I reckon that's one of the things upsetting the most, which is very funny.
But I'll save more for tomorrow, if you want to know about it. But right now, my eyes are starting to close. Good night. Sorry for being so tired right now. Oh yeah, I think I gave a long answer, so a short one would be because they were a part of my research and legal work on my case. That's just a small amount. I had 2 more boxes that I burned. Good night. Good morning.
G'day, my boardy Paul. And he only would have burnt them because he was shown that they had no value whatsoever to his apparent innocence.
I think I've could have used another hour or 2 of sleep, but once I'm awake, it's not likely I can get back to sleep, so guess I'm up for the day. What kind of music do you like? I'm singing and playing my guitar right now. I'm done playing guitar and singing. It's been a while since I played my guitar, so my fingertips are hurting.
I like hip-hop because it is what I like dancing to. I looked at all the documents you sent me, and I don't know. I'm just not buying it. It's all accusations with no proof. Either way, I still enjoyed my time volunteering for them, and they provided the platform that launched my acting career. So I'm grateful for that.
I had a lot more stuff on them, but those 2 boxes I burned, that's where I had most of it. I just got tired of it eating at me and wanted to move.
Of course. of course, you had, the ones that you burnt, that had most of the damaging information in. Like, it's just so fucking crazy. Like, these are just such childish bullshit. Like, I wrote such a good report, but my computer crashed, and I don't have it anymore. Man, like, fuck off.
Move forward. Unfortunately, they don't. And they are the ones that continue the online crap about me and continue sending me stupid things in the mail. And you certainly didn't need them to launch your acting career. In my opinion, you would have gone further without them. But I've had some admiration for you for a long time, so that may make me a little prejudiced too.
Bullshit.
Do you like any country music? 80s pop and country is what I like. I respect all types of music though, because it's the words behind them that make the song.
Fucking hell.
Did you know that most people thought you was 19 when you did that show? Including me.
No, I don't like country music at all, or 80s pop. I like the new stuff like Cardi B, Lil Wayne, and DaBaby. The show definitely helped boost my career and got me more acting jobs. I still get recognized for my time on the show. It's so great. People get so excited when they see me at the store and stuff. What do you mean you've admired me? Oh no, who is most people? I thought I was a convincing little girl. I look younger than I am.
Before I wander too far away from the perverted justice subject, I should probably add that I'm a firm believer of not everything is as it seems. I don't know if they
G'day, love.
have it now or not, but they used to have another site named evilvigilantes.com too. And that night, regardless of what I said in my chat log, I had planned on going out to my favorite karaoke club with my friends.
No.
It was my birthday,
And
they were going to buy me drinks all night. It was at the very last minute that I got pathetic and went to the Sting House. What I would give to go back in time and redo so many things differently.
No, it's just not true, and I know everyone has said this so many times, but I can't, like, it's just fucking gnaws at my brain. I can't leave that there. It's not true. Like, I am sure he tells himself this. I'm sure he sits there and goes, why did I change my mind last minute? But it's 100% not true. And he still doesn't understand how fucking bad that makes him sound. He carries on about having no friends and all this kind of stuff, yet he tells a story that he had all these really good friends that wanted to take him out for his birthday. They were such good friends that they wanted to buy him drinks all night. So basically, he is saying that I had everything in life I wanted. I had these friends that were like begging me to go out, begging me to buy me alcohol. In case you don't know Lorne likes his alcohol. Begging to do this, and I was like, no, I need to go and fuck this kid. Like, he is trying to use this as an excuse to say he's not a pedo by saying my pedophile desires outweighed my, need to be loved and wanted and drunk. Like this isn't a good thing. This doesn't support your position. It goes to the opposite of the position. But that's all just absolute shit, because there was no this. You weren't planning to go there. You were counting down to this day. I mean, we not long ago went through Lorne, so I am very, very fucking aware of how much you had been counting down to that day, to how as soon as you got home, you ripped your clothes off and were like, not long now, precious, and all this kind of shit, fucking absolutely brimming with excitement to meet this kid. So, no, I respectfully reject your assertion, Lorne.
I've never heard of DaBaby. I've heard of the other two, though. I'm amazed that you don't like today's country. You look like the type of person that would like today's country. And you do look younger than what you are. I do too. Awesome, isn't it? Lol. But the way that you hold yourself.
G'day, Tracy Hamill.
Your intelligence shows in your eyes. And that's just a really hard thing to hide because it's, how do I explain this? It's easy to see you trying to read a person. That's something a more mature person does, so it's hard to hide it. And you don't like any country music or pop then, I guess. It's a bad idea for me to ever sing to you. Lol. Oh yeah, I forgot to answer one of your questions. I seen you dancing some years back, and it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to be able to dance as well as you do.
That is really weird. You haven't even met me, so I don't know how you think you know those things about me.
Casey, are you forgetting that I sat in the chair across from you at the Sting House? As for your dancing, I already told you about seeing you on a YouTube video. I watched it about 5 years ago with a group of other dancers, and I barely recognized you because you had curly hair. Does it still sound weird? Lol.
You think you can tell all that about me because you sat across from me for 5 minutes 14 years ago?
G'day, LuluBop19.
Still seems pretty weird. I was playing a character.
It was 5 minutes for you. You have no idea how many times I had to replay that whole thing over and over and over in my head, and then again from the video. You did a good job acting, but my head was so messed up at the time that I couldn't see past my nose. The more I played it over in my head, the more I realized the things I should have been able to see long before I went to the house. I was not even close to in my right frame of mind. So whatever you do, don't take any offense to what I've said. It was not meant to be offensive. I'm going to bed. Thinking about that whole thing is just really a depressing thing for me, and it really sucks that is the way you first met me. If you don't mind from now on, I would like to steer away from anything about that show and get to know each other for who we are now. Please. Good morning, beautiful lady. I'll find out today if I got the job I interviewed for on Saturday. Keep your fingers crossed for me.
Okay.
Somebody sent me something that weighs 36.2 pounds. It doesn't say who sent it, but it's from Amazon. People are freaking nuts.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, it is. I think it's funny too. Why would anybody send anything to someone they don't even know? Nuts. It must have cost a lot to send it too.
Well, what is it?
Someone sent me an 11-pound bag of dog food and a box full of dog toys for my dogs a few months ago. It's so odd.
Maybe they just want you to look after your fucking dogs.
Oh yeah.
And they know you won't fucking waste money on them. So maybe that's why.
It is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. I got their message in my email that it's coming by UPS. I'm still not 100% positive that I have that job yet, but it's looking really, really good.
G'day,
Good for
Top
you.
Quark.
You've been so quiet, I didn't think you were still around.
What do you mean?
It's no different to how she's written the entire time to you.
I was only kidding. I haven't said much, so it would be kind of hard for you to respond if I haven't said much myself. Have you ever been to Maine?
Yes, I've been there once. It's very cold.
It's only cold in the winter. The summertime is hot and nice. What did you do when you were here?
I went snowboarding.
That's the only thing you did? You missed out on snowmobiling? And so many things in the summer?
Yes, I was only there for a week. Don't you?
G'day, Pate Bonza.
You live in Bowling Green?
Ah, not hardly, lol. You really haven't caught up on anything about me, have you?
Oh my god.
Wow, I truly am amazed. You know, if you dial *67, then my number you would be able to call me, and it would come up as restricted. I wouldn't know your number. Just a thought for you to ponder, lol. I live in Maine. I was living in Nashville when the sting happened.
Why would I have caught up on you? To be honest, I totally forgot you even existed.
Believe it or not, it's a relief to me for you to say that. So many people have gotten obsessed with me, it's weird. It's like this UPS delivery tomorrow. I don't understand anything about the way people are behaving to me. Some good and some bad, but it seems like they all want to see me so they can have a picture and put it up on YouTube. Or for whatever other reason they have. It's just weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, which one of us is spelling the word weird wrong?
You,
Lol.
Lorne. Like, if you're ever wondering who's wrong, it's always you.
You're spelling it
G'day, Stumble, Repent, Repeat.
wrong.
Are you sure? I before E except after C. Does that rule apply in that word? Lol.
Yes, I'm sure.
I just looked it up in your eat. No wonder I didn't win the spelling bee when I was in school.
Well,
Guess I should have paid
absolutely.
attention instead of passing notes, lol. I'm going to sleep now, I guess. Good night. Good morning, beautiful lady.
Haha, good morning.
I'm missing something. What's the ha-ha for? Lol.
Well, because you have only seen my driver's license photo, how do you know I'm beautiful?
You were beautiful when I saw you in person. You're beautiful in your driver's license photo. I can't imagine there's much of change between then and now. Come out here and see me in person, then I can verify my statement. Lol.
Oh, smooth. So yeah, we'll make this the last one. So we'll do the first 8, and then we'll do the rest another time.
Good morning, beautiful lady.
G'day, Camp Bogle.
You didn't respond to my last email. Hope I didn't scare you with my response to your email. I was only being playful, lol. Although seeing you in person certainly wouldn't hurt my feelings, lol.
Good morning. No, I'm just a very busy person and don't read all my emails.
Well, you shouldn't skip over mine. Mine are important. Plus, I'm a good-looking guy that calls you beautiful lady, lol.
Thanks, that is very kind of you to say.
You're welcome. And regardless of my ignorance in the past, I've been known to be a kind person and fun. Had to add that in there, lol.
What do you like to do for fun?
Singing, skiing, snowmobiling, hiking, camping. Pretty much anything outdoors that I can do with someone else. I like some indoor stuff too, like bowling and movies, volleyball. I love my dogs. I love taking Roscoe to do things, but it constricts me from doing things with Roscoe because Sadie is so skittish. And Roscoe is her security blanket. What do you like to do for fun?
I like yoga, meditation, skateboarding, dancing, fitness, cooking, and going for drinks with friends on the weekends. I hate dogs, haha. I cannot stand being around them.
Damn, kinda like saying he and you're saying haw. I love Christmas, you don't. I love dogs, you don't. A match meant to be, lol.
Yes, haha, it appears we have nothing in common.
You know what the strange thing is? The statistics say that those who have the least in common are usually the best fit to be together. Damn, are we winning here or what? Lol.
Not really. And where do you get these statistics from? But these kind of things, like these are more like, if you love dogs like you claim and she hates them, it's basically not going to work because one of you would have. I mean, I can guarantee if Casey was like, I'll come there, but you got to get rid of the dogs, she would get rid of the dogs. But if you were truthful about that, it couldn't work. You could not have a life without your dogs, and she could not have a life with them. Like that, there are things. Like, yes, differences are fine. Like, you know, they probably do. In like some differences in that probably do make a strong relationship. But there are things that are deal breakers, and that should be a deal breaker for you. If you're a dog lover and this person's like, I hate dogs, that should be an absolute deal breaker for you.
Oh, really? Where did you see that statistic?
I've actually read that in a few different places and heard it on the evening news. And I'm betting you've heard it before too. You know the saying, opposites attract, lol.
Oh, wow, I thought that was just a thing people said. I didn't know it was true.
I've had a lot of friends that I thought would never last a month with the new significant other that ended up still being together 20 plus years later. So yeah, I think it works. I think the reason that it works is because it constantly brings something new to the other. That when you're with someone that you have a lot in common with, you might as well be married to yourself because it becomes the same old, same old. Kind of makes sense. So what do you say? Want to move out here and get married, have 10 kids, and see how we do in the rocking chair in 40 years? Lol.
Oh gosh, 10 kids? I don't want any kids. I don't even know what you look like.
I don't want 10 kids either, lol. You mean all this time we've been talking you haven't looked up to see what I look like? Apparently those couple of videos that I sent you last week, or maybe it was the week before, were never viewed. Lol.
No, I forgot to watch them, but that is okay. I don't want dogs, and I don't like the cold anyways.
G'day, Juggle Willie. I'll have to check that out, mate. Good to see you. And we will have to organise a stream sometime soon.
Okay. I just took a picture of myself. So you send me a picture of you, and I'll send mine to you, lol.
Haha, no. I wasn't asking for a picture. I was just saying I don't know what you look like.
G'day, Kathy,
I'm still shocked that you don't know me. especially with all the crap on YouTube. Did you notice that I was scared to send you a picture? That's why I asked you for a picture first, lol.
Like,
No.
the world is so small to Lorne. He is still blown away that, not everyone knows him. Like, I swear he thinks the world has about, 10,000 people in it.
No, I didn't notice. Why would I look you up on YouTube? You aren't like a celebrity or something. You don't need to send me a picture. I was just saying I'm not going to marry and have kids with a stranger.
I do hope you know that I was joking about that, lol. Look my channel up on YouTube, if it's still there. You said you remember me before, but I don't quite think you do. But I think you'll remember me better after you see me. Casey, do you remember my name, lol?
I looked it up, but a lot of different things about you pop up. Oh well, it's not that important.
You didn't find my channel? I sent you a picture. Remember me now?
Yes, I remember you now. I couldn't find your channel, so maybe it's gone.
Yeah, I hope it is. So how old do you think I am?
Well, you gave me a hint by saying you look younger than you really are, so I'm going to guess 56 or 57?
Casey, are you smoking something there in California? Maybe the song is a little thick today? I have seriously never had anyone tell me that I look that old, lol. I think you need to take a nap and then look again, then take another guess, lol.
No, I didn't say you look that old. I'm saying that is what I think your real age is. You look around 52, maybe 53 years old, and you said you look young for your age, so I would guess by looking at you that you are probably late 50s.
Your guess is still terrible, lol. People usually tell me that I look around 44 or 45, but they also see me in person. You'll have to come out and go skiing and snowmobiling with me. That's a good excuse for you to see me in person, lol. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, lol. I just turned 51.
Okay, so you are 51, and based off your picture, I guess 57 or 58. That isn't a terrible guess. It's almost right on the money. I'm so good.
That's terrible, lol. People usually tell me 44 or 45.
Well,
You're way off what I was expecting you to say. Now you have to see me in person to make it read, lol. By the way, I sent you a picture, so I think you should send me one to make it even, lol.
You look your age. There isn't anything wrong with that. Or maybe it's because of the light you took the picture in is making your hair look gray, and because you aren't smiling with your teeth, so that's why you look a bit older in that picture.
All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Will do. So I believe Blue Boy said that there is more emails to come. So the next time we do stream on the emails, we'll do the rest of these and the further ones that come out there. And g'day, Serenity. Glad you could be here. What is sitting on my ass in my chair? Don't know if that was my best one, but yeah, look, has been a little while since I'd done a stream, so I really enjoyed this. It's good that these are great emails to go through, and it's great to hang out with all of you guys for a little while. So yeah, look, once again, thanks very much for being here. Thanks for being here for all my streams this year. So I probably won't do another stream. Well, I definitely won't be doing another stream this year. It'll probably be a little while, probably a month or two. So I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to everyone. I know Christmas means different things to everyone, but for whatever it means to you, if it means anything to you at all, if you're like Casey and you hate Christmas, I just hope everyone enjoys their time. Like, you know what I mean? If you're not a Christmas person, I just hope you enjoy whatever you're doing there. If Christmas is, I know sometimes Christmas isn't an overly joyful time for people, so if it's not a joyful time to you, remember that it's not a joyful time for Lorne either. He either doesn't have anyone to spend it with because the rest of his family hate him, or, he might spend a little bit of time with Mama Gwen when the kids and stuff aren't around, and he'll tell himself that, there was a lot of love there, but deep down he knows that she is just, putting up with him. So remember that. If it is a joyful time for you, I hope it's the most joyful Christmas you have had. just be nice to each other, be nice to your friends and family, you know. Keep the ones that you love close to you. Yeah, I will see you in 2024, assuming the world is all still here then. Thanks for everything, guys. It's always fun. All right, so I'm going to, seeing this is kind of my Christmas stream, we're going to go out with a little bit of the Pogues because it's never Christmas until I've heard this song. And yeah, obviously, Varley, Shane McGowan. So until next time, bye guys.